Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get class in junction. Thanks, D.A. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Joel Embiid out there with Paul. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Maxey. And it's LeBron in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Jones is out there with McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Down low, Iverson with the block. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Iverson, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Iverson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Cullen passes to Jones. Now here's Williamson. Defended by Paul. Puts it up. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Jones.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
And Iverson throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
McCollum against Iverson. And McCollum throws it down hard.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's James. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And that was another. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
It's on GTA, man.
And so the word is in. They've decided that
But you still on GTA?
was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this was the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on. And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. And he drives it in. Deflects off the backboard. Back to Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 6.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And Iverson throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits it just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And they're starting off the season playing Philadelphia here.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Davis is checked in for the 76ers. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside, here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram left side, wide open, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
When they look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
And James throws it down.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Williamson finds Ingram. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 7 and finished off by LeBron.
In a class by himself, no one matches up with LeBron in transition.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They double-team McCollum. Nance passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Jones. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Embiid kicks to Paul. Embiid dishes to LeBron. Embiid trying to break loose. Another shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pelicans trail by 11. Jones with it. Now defended by Embiid. McCollum happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Sixers pick up 2. They get it back, and that one's good. Ingram.
Excellent positioning by Ingram. He's right there to keep the play alive and finish it strong.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Maxey. And it's Harden in for LeBron. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Graham missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 13. Passes it to Graham. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Leonard. Drops in the layup for two.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
Why you laughing, baby?
Because, baby, you're trying to kill me on the ground.
Hey, yo, babe, tomorrow night I'll run you up some more money, alright? You have it, babe?
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out the group.
You know, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high. And I take that very seriously, so I know what best suits our team and our coaching staff.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Anthony Davis is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid, he's checked in for Jordan. Maxey comes in for Kawhi Leonard. James checked in for James Harden. And Iverson's subbed in for Davis. And the Pelicans with possession here after the Sixers pick up two. Count it. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys,
he is elite in every way, as are you. Thank you.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Poke loose. Paul with the steal. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. And they double up Iverson over to the left wing. Here's Maxey. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Assisted by.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Williamson finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Iverson. Goes back up. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's McCollum for three. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. All the officials are all over that one.
He's made all three of his free throws so far. First free throw is good. Davis is checked in for Paul.
Allen Iverson.
And both free throws good for Iverson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And this is the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Leonard comes in for Maxey. And James Harden subbed in for Iverson. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And here's McCollum. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that
Another
to
banker.
$435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
To the inside, Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
1:02 left in the first half. Jones in the post. James covering. Here's Valanciunas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Embiid. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Jordan, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And here's Harden for three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
And he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Ball's checked in for Philadelphia.
So much love for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
Now here's Paul. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Jordan looks to Paul. three-pointer. Valanciunas grabs the board. McCollum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And they call the foul. So he's got the one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Terrific concentration and body control. Zion showing why he was chosen #1 overall.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get right over there's even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's the ball. Just 3 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your tip.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The talented front court there is Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Jones, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The Pelicans shooting in this game 45%. Pass to McCollum. Over Iverson. McCollum no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Iverson against Jones. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Just 3 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 6.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
And that one drops for him.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Floats it up for Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's James driving in. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
I'm out call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zion Williamson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. Next to Iverson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first
personal foul. Second team foul.
Iverson against Graham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Allen Iverson, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Collin passes to Valanciunas. Ingram with it. Picked up by Davis. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The floater. No good from Hernan Gomez.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harden outside. Pass to Maxey. From deep, Iverson. And the 3-ball is good. Iverson's got 41.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Offensive rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Good D by McCollum.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 7 points.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And the dunk by Iverson.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Feeds it to McCollum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Paul. And it's Leonard in for Maxey. Graham in the corner. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
How come you never watch my stream?
The pass to Alvarado. Hayes trying to break through. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Graham with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Moving it up. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Devontae Graham. And Philadelphia also making a switch. James is checked in. Jones. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard attacking. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's LeBron. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
To the paint. 2 on the clock. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Philadelphia leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Paul Millsap. Harden out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Jordan. And it's Niang in at the small forward. Passes it to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Philadelphia calls time here. Great playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
To the inside. Marshall can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicks to Iverson. Into the lane. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's good for 2. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The drive by Iverson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Dishes it to Hayes. And here's Murphy. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The 3 from Iverson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jackson Hayes, and Tony Snell subbed in for Jones. Then for the 76ers, Reedy's checked in for Paul, and it's Shake Milton in for Iverson. Alvarado defended by Milton. That shot no good. Here's Maxey. Was shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Pass to Alvarado. Sinks that one from the post.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The pass to Alvarado. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The drive by James.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Down low, here's Alvarado. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
and really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
With the drive and slam dunk by Maxey.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Embiid comes with a double team. Murphy passes to Marshall. And the layup's good off the glass. Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans. Count the basket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Iverson.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Graham dishes to Murphy. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the 76ers with possession. LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Milton. It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down hard.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Now Graham. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
On the highway, you my passenger. Love their reaction when they get their mouth and stick 'em like that.
I'm bumping that stanza. I sit like a
Baby.
king. Like doesn't matter. She kissing the ring. I love what she sing. I feel like a